for calling my best friend the C word. Hey guys, it's Amanda. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, make sure to subscribe if you like my videos. So this video is another story time. If you want to see this first story time that I did, I'll have it linked down below, and you can click the I right up there. But this story time is going to be about the time my iPod was stolen, and it's hashtag not clickbait. So let's just get into it. So I actually have the iPod right here because I got it back, and I'll explain that. But anyway, this all started in either 7th or 8th grade. I don't really remember which year, but basically I had this iPod Touch. It's a really old model, as you can tell, and one day I left it outside on my trampoline after I was listening to music on it. Like, it fell through the springs, and so I didn't notice it, and I left it there all night. And the next morning I went to look for it, and it was gone. I like literally searched the whole backyard. I was freaking out, and I couldn't find it. So I ended up getting a new iPod, I think like a couple weeks later, and I forgot all about it. But I had downloaded a texting app on my iPod, on my old iPod, and that was how I used to text before I had a phone and stuff. So my mom still had my old iPod, the one that was lost. She had that number in her phone still. One day she decided to text it just for fun to see what would happen, and somebody answered. So we used the Find My iPhone tool and tracked it down to someone's house, and then we called the police, and the police came to my house, and they went to the person's house that it was located at, that it showed on the maps. And it was like a mom and a daughter that lived there. The daughter was in the same grade as me and stuff, and her mom said that she already had an iPhone, so she had no need to steal an iPod, and she wouldn't have done it, and blah blah blah. And the police couldn't really do anything, so I just let it go. But then, so a week later, I decided to look this girl up on Facebook, and she had uploaded a picture holding my iPod with this case on it, and this case is rearrangeable. Like, the dots come off, and there's like different colors of dots, so I had arranged it into my favorite colors, which are pink, purple, and blue, in this exact pattern. So her picture was the exact pattern that I had, so it's not like she could have had the same case as me or something, because I arranged it into this pattern, and there was like a lot more colors, so it would be pretty rare that she had the same exact pattern and it tracked my iPod down to her house. So I'm pretty sure she did take it. But anyway, it gets weirder. I forgot about it, like a year went by or something, and then it was time to go to high school. So I show up on the first day of 9th grade, and this is the same school I got detention at. There's only 30 people in my homeroom. Guess who's one of them? The iPod girl. She didn't recognize me because she didn't know what I looked like, but I recognized her from the picture, and we had every single class together. Me, the girl that stole my iPod, and my best friend, Sarah. That's not a real name, but Sarah. We all had the same schedule, but me and the girl that stole my iPod had the same homeroom and everything, so we literally saw each other the whole day. I didn't say anything about the iPod or anything, but she ended up getting expelled for calling my best friend the C word. So I guess things worked out in the end. She went to the nearby public school, and then yeah. Then a couple years go by, and I literally forgot about the whole thing. Well, we were getting ready to move from our last house. We were cleaning up the trampoline and all the springs and stuff and getting them into a box, and my sister found this under a piece of dirt or some rocks or something in my backyard, and it was frozen from the winter because this was in the spring, and we put it in rice and it did not work. So I am guessing that after we called the police, she came back and just put it in my yard in a random place, and I didn't know where it was, so it was there for years. Obviously went through a lot of snow and seasons and weather, so it does not work anymore. Still cannot get it to work, but yeah, that's how my iPod got stolen. I hope you enjoyed this story time. Make sure to comment below if you want more story times, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.